What's up? It's Jitsu. I'm just a regular guy. Fortunately for me, I train Jiu-Jitsu too. I was a little injured through my ACL, MCL, and meniscus. It was all torn off, right? So I learned a lot through this injury. I matured a lot. Now check this out. Jiu-Jitsu works and it doesn't work. Do you get that? There's a lot of people, they praise Jiu-Jitsu like it's unbeatable. It's badass. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu freak. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu freak. But now with my new injuries, my knee doesn't bend the same. I'm a whole new guy. I can't sit Japanese style like, you know what I mean? That means I don't have an upright posture. My whole game has changed as, you know, I haven't even been on the mats. Legitimately on the mats against another blue belt with the, I'm gonna say with the same skill level as I am, or higher. I haven't been on the mats with anyone except with grappling with a few friends for movement drills, stuff like that, you know. So Jiu-Jitsu, does it work? Yes and no. Yes and no. So check it out. This is what Jiu-Jitsu does. If it doesn't do anything at all, anything, it gives you a chance. If you apply your skills, which is a lot scarier when you're actually in a real tense situation, not in a gi, not in front of your training partners, not in a competition environment. I'm talking about like a real human environment where there's a disagreement. You can feel the tension. The person's breathing hard. They dislike you. You may dislike them. And there's tension. Something's gonna happen. Now, the guy could be any other size, big, strong, skilled, not skilled. It doesn't matter. Jiu-Jitsu gives you a chance. Is it always gonna work? Maybe not. As you may come across Brock Lesnar, and he may be having a bad day. Now, the odds of something like that are not gonna happen. But you may come across someone very savage, man. Very savage, not in the right mind. And you may get a burst of yeah, I know Jiu-Jitsu. Or you may get a burst of, is my Jiu-Jitsu going to work? If you're a blue belt, if you're a legit blue belt, I cheated. I cheated. I tried to skip promotions. I did get away with skipping one. But I did get my blue belt in about 2.5 years, almost 3. So if you really, really feel like you are a decent blue belt, you can defend yourself, there is a mature part of you growing in self-defense, jiu-jitsu, all that martial arts, whatever you want to call it, you know, I use it as fitness, as a part of me. I just like training, man. I just like the fitness. I just like the aggressiveness. I like the challenge. I don't like to really hurt people. That's just me. Another thing, with this police officer putting the knee on this gentleman that was blacking out, it's a very hot topic. We don't know what happened before. We don't know. We don't know. He might have been smashing every cop around. We don't know. But the truth is, the video shows that the police officer, look, I train jiu-jitsu. I know when I'm doing a grimy move with torque and elbow torque, you know, I don't do that stuff, but I know when people are doing it to me. What I saw in this police officer, I did notice he was digging his knee in consciously. Maybe not on purpose, but consciously. Maybe that's all he knew, and he knew, I don't know anything else. He may not know jiu-jitsu, like the pedestrian walking by yelling at him, the police officer. He may not know, and he may have thought this is the safest way. He cannot move because I'm smashing his neck down. Now, the guy it looked like he was killing him. And that's as real as you can say. I train jiu-jitsu. I'm pretty sure if you give me the chance, I will kill you. I'm pretty sure. Which I'm not, because I'm such a little kind-hearted guy. But, man, I'm just ranting on. Look, jiu-jitsu does work and it doesn't. So don't think jiu-jitsu is wholly invincible. Don't think that you have to do whatever you want. But for me, jiu-jitsu means a lot to me. It very, very much helped me mature in my own ways. I'm only a 2-stripe blue belt, and I haven't even trained for a year and a half. But I drill jiu-jitsu daily. I don't have a black belt professor. I don't have any friends that train. I have been banished from my old gym due to things that have nothing to do with jiu-jitsu. And there is also a part of jiu-jitsu that is big on it's big on politics, and I'm gonna say jiu-jitsu politics. And for us white blue belts and little levels, you know, we probably may not see that part of it, but I've seen gyms break up. I've seen professors break up. And it's weird, and you see the politics and favoritisms with like the top of the pyramid and favoritism, and you know, I've seen it. Anyway, I'm ranting on. I had the phone on upright on the portrait mode. Apologize for that. Hope you guys don't mind. So jiu-jitsu works and it doesn't, right? If you have the will to apply your skills in the most dangerous situations, which if you really use your mind, you won't put yourself in that situation. But sometimes random things happen, creeps come around, it just happens, and your jiu-jitsu mentally and physically will be tested. Mentally and physically will be tested. So I just want to let you guys know, because I have stopped myself in the past from using my jiu-jitsu thinking I was going to hurt somebody. And maybe I might have, you know. Who knows what would have happened that day. Anyway, I backed away from a fight. I was actually verbally engaged with a male. He was like 6'5", 6'6", maybe 6'7". He was humongous. And he came out angry because of, supposedly he said I cut him off. And anyways, it was a parking lot. So I went to talk to the guy. Guy didn't want to talk. You know, he was talking about some other stuff. He might have been upset with some million years of, you know, whatever his story is. But I went to talk to him face to face. He looked like he did not want any of it, as I had a clear confidence and I spoke correctly. As soon as something happened, there was something clashed just around us as there was a crowd. We both looked. The guy straight out used his full, I'm gonna say like 280 plus body to push me. This is when I didn't have an ACL. I mean, I still don't have an ACL, but this really happened. This guy shoved me, gave me whiplash. I landed flat on my butt. Now, what would have happened? You know, what would have happened if I actually took him down? Because I thought about it. I really did think about it. I really did think of slamming him, you know? He's being very rude. Words don't get to me easy, so fortunately, maybe the best thing of that day was me allowing that guy to push me, you know? Anyway, he went right back to his car. As I was getting up, I had a big old knee brace on my knee. So if he felt hard, good for you. But you know, any other day I might have smashed that guy down and cracked his head, and I'm glad nothing happened like that. You know, I went to go see my wife and I told her, she's like, why didn't you choke him out? I love my wife. Anyway, so jiu-jitsu, it works and it doesn't, you guys. Apply it if you have to or if you want to, you know, because sometimes some people are just being rude. But if you're gonna use it, and just pressure people, because they're not gonna understand it. They're not gonna understand that kind of pressure. It's very foreign if you don't know it. So jiu-jitsu does work, you guys, but jiu-jitsu also doesn't work, you know? So depends who you are, depends who's across from you, depends the situation. But jiu-jitsu, this is how I'm gonna finish, you guys. Jiu-jitsu gives you a chance. It does, and jiu-jitsu gives you a chance. I'm out, you guys. Oh, I got choked out.